Very, very good morning from Sweden. We are here today for midweek. This is coming up to the PRL YouTube channel, but it is streamed from mine as Tier 1 is also live today at the same time, which means it's a little bit difficult. I'm just gonna mute myself up and then here we go. Yes, we're here on a Thursday morning to to watch some racing. It is 2:30 a.m. I am extremely tired. So yeah, this can only go well. Luckily, I have the knowledge of it being my birthday, so this is a little bit of a birthday special from myself. Unfortunately, we are only 13 today. I thought the chicken looked a lot better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that's actually everyone signed in. Oh, actually, one. I wonder, so it should be 14. But yeah. As I said, if you're watching this on the PRL YouTube channel, even though it's live on my YouTube and on my YouTube channel as well, we are gonna try and port this over so the PRL channel get the video as well. Let's do that. Yeah, as I said, for most of you guys, it's probably the 13th, but yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. on the 14th, which means 25th birthday. And I can also see that the hoop has gone live with a tier 1, so hopefully you have 2 tabs open, so you can check both of us out live. We are gonna get the ball rolling here with N-turners starting their lap around Bahrain. It's the desert, so we know it's going to be dry for the entire morning. And you can see they are coming through the end of sector 1 here now. They get on power. 7 from the house. It's a lot of communicating with online services. I don't think it's a fan of us being up at this hour. And for anyone new who might be wondering, why is this? such a thing in PRL. Back in the day, Midweek didn't have commentators that often, so it was actually me doing a lot of the comms at this ungodly hour. And Turner coming to the line to set a 1:29.7. I'll wait for next car to come across the line, and it's Frosty with a 29.5. Rusty 1:30.6. The Pickle Tickle 1:30.4. What time do you call it? I do not call this any time. I call it sleepy time. Probably. I'm delirious. Let's see, I think that's Ruin coming across the line. P3 1:29.7. We have Extreme. P2 1:29.6. Spot Up across the line. P8 1:31.2. Mr. Vinny, one of the many Canadians. Can burn a lot of your ERS here. The only thing you don't want to run out of is the location. Yes, right to the line, and it's a P8 1:30.7. Uno. The Williams. What they can do. 28.8. First sector. Slowing fast out. Wanna try and save or regain rather as much battery as possible through sector 2, so you have more to burn this back end of the lap, which is very straight. Goes to P8 1:30.6, just ahead of Vinny. Goal killer in the green machine. Getting a lovely slipstream. Oh no. Contact in the qualifying session between Gold Killer and Ash. That's not very good. Heated. I would never hit anyone up the rear. And if I do, I always give it back. You can't say anything against it because you know I do. As Heated comes through towards the final turn and kink. Turn, there's the kink, as Heated comes towards the line. It's going to be a 130.4 P7, right behind your teammate for today. Of course, as you can see by the title, it's realistic cars. So this is not the cars they are supposed to be in, so to speak. Let's go. Let's go with Rusty. Rusty looks to be on a lap. And Rusty goes very deep into turn 4. Has found some time. At least it looked very deep. I might just be slow. Rusty has found even more time, a quarter of a second up now. Should move them above Heated, needs to find a few more tenths to reach the Aston Martins. They run to the line and they do get Heated actually, but can't quite get Pickle. And Turner is currently P3 with that 129.7. Three and a half hundredths ahead of Ruben in P4 right now in that Mercedes. Turner coming through the final turn and up to the line. Is there an improvement? Yes, 129.3 is the new time to beat. We do have Extreme at the back end of the lap. Let's see what time is showing. Half a second up. That's a 129.1. 129.2. Please. Oh, a little bit of traffic. Oh no, the Williams spins. That's going to be Uno. 129.1 for Extreme, who still manages to get on pole, and Gold Killer has managed to put up a lap time 129.4. Pickle through turn 9 and 10. It goes very deep. That is going to cost some time down the back straight. Go towards the line now. What can they do? P4, 29.5. Just ahead of Frosty. Frosty currently on a hot lap, so let's go on board with them. They have found enough time to jump back ahead of Pickle. Leave Sector 1, but can they keep it together through Sector 2 and 3? Would even be enough to challenge Gold Killer. I think Uno Senna 129.9 went up to P8. Oh, and Frosty hits the wall. Yeah, it was Uno. As we have heated the long right-hander, easy to spin. I think that's 8.5 tenths up. Could also be just half a tenth up. I really can't see. It's too far, I'm too tired. So I guess we'll see if they shoot up the timing board here. 1:29.6 is the time, and that's P6 for heated. Rusty really likes going a little bit deep there. Wonder if it's purposeful, since it's done it twice, or if it's just similar mistake. Rusty quickly P10. Not finding time. That's abort. Gold Killer. Oh, that's someone around. It's like a Vinny. Can get some screen time as well. I do love you, Vinny, I promise. Also we have Gold Killer now through the long right-hander. 1.5 temps up. It's not enough for pole right now. But do they have anything left in the tank? Any hidden time left? No. Does find a little bit more time, but it's a 1:29.2 and it's not enough to beat Extreme. It's currently on a lap. When it's behind, let's go on board with them anyways. Let's see if they can find some time here. 6:02, they have found time. Right now they're on a 1:28. Yeah, a 1:28.8. That would currently be enough for P15 in Tier 1. heated comes across the line as well. Let's see, and Turner. Frosty's come across the line for P4, 129.5. And Turner is finding some time. Killer into the box. And Turner across the line. 129.1. It's P3 for N Turner. That is basically it. Yes, it is. A spot up. Also, falls across the line. So that is qualifying for Bahrain. So we have Extreme, Pickle, and Turner, Goal Killer, Uno, Ruin, Frosty, Heated, Pixel, Rusty, Vinny, Spot Up, Ash.
Trouble. Take it back around. Go to Gord, has it validated off the pace. Yeah, loses more time in the finals.
Checking in on the Tier 1. Looks like Llama has taken pole position there.
Making his thoughts known. And 3-meter master actually gets the pole position in midweek 2.
We both checking in. It's Llama ahead of Kimi, ahead of Momster, ahead of HK, ahead of Echo. Obviously, you can check that out on Twitch right now. Twitch TV / performance racing _ league, or you check it out on their YouTube. It's usually up a day or so later. This video is, of course, going to be live on my channel from basically the moment this ends. But we are also porting it over to the PRL YouTube. Should usually take about a day or so as well there. Let's go into the race director. I am not going to say anything, and the drivers can do this themselves. But in case you're interested, this is what the tires are looking like. We go for the formation lap. back it in tier 2 at least. Oh, yeah, we can just quickly confirm that those are the tire choices. A lot of mediums, couple of hards, Gold Killer, Ruin, Rusty, and we have Frosty and Ash Brown on softs. Everyone not mentioned is on mediums. But I do like the intervals, just so it's a little bit easier for me to see where the positions has gone. So you can see the first couple of drivers lining up on the grid now. You can see Pickle lining up very, very askew. Same with Gold Killer actually, very askew. Here we go. The 5 red lights are on. And away we go for the Sleepy Grand Prix. I mean, Barrett. Oh, and I think that's a Williams of Uno. And a horrendous start. Pickle has had a very good start. And oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. That's a lot of contact. I think that was Gold Killer. I didn't judge the braking zone. I couldn't quite tell. It's very, very difficult to see on just one. We have drivers going off. We have drivers side by side. Rusty and Pixel Knight fighting hard. Now heated. Are they gonna have a look down the inside into turn 10? Yes, they do. They managed to get it to stick as well. Rusty is gonna be on the better line through turn 11. But the hard tires doesn't have enough grip right now. Gold Killer goes off track. Still fighting off track again from the Kicksauber, and we have 3 wide coming into the final turn. We can see in the foreground Frosty and Ruin side by side as well, but we gotta stick with this side by side action. N Turner has gone into the pits, and now we will hop on board with Ruin, who's currently side by side with Frosty. Frosty coming out on top. So we have Suzuki in chat. Hello, good morning. What are you doing up at this ungodly hour? We have some more fighting. Gold Killer being involved in a lot right now. I didn't have much else to do. And we can also see, whilst we're talking to the chat, that Pickle and Extreme has really pulled the gap. 3.5 seconds to P3, who's currently Frosty, who's had a terrific start. Same with Pixel Knight, Uno, and Gold Killer. Pretty bad starts. Of course, M Turner, who had damage after lap 1, having to box. Go on board with tires now. M Turner going onto the hard tires, which is definitely fair. There's a lot of fighting going on everywhere. Oh. It's a group of cars really battling hard. As Infinity goes down the inside, light locked up, but gets the position. Rusty. A very, very interesting battle here. Spot up. Going around the outside through turn 9. Can he keep it through turn 10 as well? Yes, he can. Rusty giving good space, but spot up. Getting the better exit and up to P11. Ash in that McLaren. Oh no! I honestly didn't even register what happened there. But I did catch it, so stream is going to have a lot of clips for incidents in the first couple of laps in case it's needed. Ruin had a pretty bad exit. It's going to be under pressure here from Pixel Knight. Pixel Knight comes flying past. A lot of flashing lights on those drivers. Oh, I think both Pixel Knight and Ruin went pretty deep. As Ash gets a 10-second for speeding. I think they're boxing for front wing. As Ruin cuts the corner a little bit and catches a bollard. Rusty also in. Looks to have been a front wing there as well. Up at the front. Pickle and Extreme. Still keeping that same gap down to Frosty. Frosty not being able to really make any inroads on these two. Not really battling. Pixel Knight currently P4, chasing Frosty. Pixel Knight can make it up onto the podium here on the straight, starting lap 5 of 29. Not quite. Let's get a good line through turns 1, 2, 3. Up towards turn 4, they actually are ahead. And they sweep around the outside. No, a good block from Pixel Knight, but Frosty, I think, has a switchback. And does get back ahead, and now Extreme. No, sorry, that's Ruin. Extreme is the one ahead. Ruin trying to have a look, but they are going side by side. Frosty and Pixel Knight. There's just no place for Heated and Ruin, who's also battling. There's no place for them to get ahead. As Heated goes very deep. Oh! Has a spin on exit. Gets driven into by Ruin, and that has, pardon the pun, ruined the battle a little bit. Front wing damage for Ruin. As Frosty goes defensive into the final corners. Can Pixel plant the exit? It's Frosty already into the box. 4 laps, 5 laps was all they got out of those softs. We have some battling for the lead, as the gap is quite massive now. 7 seconds almost. So some battling and extreme up to the lead of the race. That's the word I'm looking for. If you have a little bit of a train here for P3, currently led by Pixel Knight ahead of Heated, and we're following along with Gold Killer, who is very close to Heated right now. Okay. Side by side into turn 1. Through turn 2 and turn 3, almost making contact. Gold Killer comes out on top as Ruin has had an off, has gravel on the tires and is down to P9 right now. And there's been a little bit of a gap here as well. So we do have some battling going on. As I don't know what that was, if that was birds or something else flying across the screen. But Frosty is now P10, going ahead of N Turner. Now the gaps have extended a little bit, so keep watching this battle for P10 right now. See if N Turner can stay with Frosty. Also keeping an eye on the other gaps as Ruin picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not what you want, only on lap 7. Back up to Gold Killer, looking for a move into turn 1. No, goes back, and we'll hop on board with Uno though. Side by side with Heated. Has to brake a little bit as Heated almost cuts him off a little bit. So we hop on board with Pixel Knight. Oh, and Ruin retires in the pits. Never mind. No, Heated. Without giving too much information away, they are pushing really hard on the batteries. Pixel Knight right on the back of Gold Killer. Tries to switch back. A little bit of contact, and Ferrari goes into the pits already. That's Gold Killer up into P3. We'll hop on board with Uno. Okay, I'll hop on board with Vinny. Just getting overtaken by Spot Up. Can they do the switchback? No. Can they get a good exit? Not good enough. I'll hop back with Uno. Sorry for the silence. I just don't really have anything to say right now. I'm just enjoying the battles. Trying to see as the race has calmed down a little bit. Tough look up from Uno. Spickle and Heated goes into the pits on the same lap. Double stack from Aston. He does get held a little bit, but he will. No, not really. It was not good. Usually, when you get held like that, you usually get a quick pit stop. Like, I think a sub 2 second. And didn't really look quick. So maybe missed the turn in? Or just got shafted by the game a little bit. Which would be a shame. We do have Rusty and Ash quite a ways behind still. Battling for that P11. Ash on very old softs compared to Rusty's hards that's gone 6 laps. He sends it down the inside into turn 8. What a move from Rusty. And they are able to keep ahead on the next straight, and I do think the tire difference is big enough now that Rusty's not going to have any trouble. So now the race well and truly has calmed down as Ash has fallen out of the DRS. And Turner closing in on Frosty. Well, closing back up to Frosty rather. Difference in tires is about 4 laps between Frosty and Turner. And Turner, of course, boxing the end of lap 1. You can see the fuel indicator as well. Probably shouldn't say that, but in case the drivers are listening. But very interesting. The only one to have underfueled, actually. That's going to be an interesting thing for them. Frosty really just seems to have the edge on Turner. Turner gets close, but not enough. a lot happening right now. Still out at 6, 7, even 8 tenths ahead of N Turner. As Extreme goes into the bits from the lead. Pickle picks up the fastest lap of the race. Pickle on mediums. Interesting. Oh, an Extreme comes out right behind this battle between Frosty and Turner. So this is going to be interesting. What does Extreme do now? He would want to get by as quickly as possible. Especially since any second stuck behind N Turner and Frosty is another moment that Gold Killer can catch up. Oh, as he goes deep into turn 10 as well, that's not what you want. And loses him and falls out of a second momentarily. Should be able to get back into that second though. And is able to do so. Will still get DRS, but needlessly close. I would apologize, but I'm just not going to. Extreme has put himself in a good position to make a move here. We also did see that Gold Killer did box, came out behind Pixel Knight, so has about 2 seconds up to the slot. The problem for Extreme is they need to pass N Turner and Frosty. And the problem is N Turner has DRS on Frosty, so it's going to be tougher. They will need to do something clever. You can see Gold Killer closing up the back. N Turner gonna be able to make a move here. No. Also not under threat. Gold Killer also not quite close enough to Pixel Knight. Oh, here we go. Extreme gets really close in this section. Probably has a little bit more downforce than I would assume. You can see the battery levels. Both drivers, obviously not gonna comment on it in case the drivers are listening. Yeah, Extreme can't really do anything. Same with Gold Killer. See the battery levels between those two as well. There you go, N Turner into the box. I think Extreme is breathing a sigh of relief, especially since Goal Killer has made the move up to P4. Still net P2. Frosty and Pickle would need to box again. I confirmed that tier 1 race is approximately the same distance actually. Not gonna comment on how that race is going, in case you wanna watch that. You know where to find it. Frosty staying ahead of Extreme, and that has put Goal Killer in the DRS of Extreme. And the battle for the lead is on. Now the question is, what does Frosty do here? Frosty into the box, releasing the top two. Goal Killer, fastest lap of the race. They are P2 and 3. But I don't think Goal Killer got DRS here actually. No, fell out a little bit. Needs to. I'm very confused. I did think that would have happened. Yeah, I'm gonna mention it. So, Goal Killer currently P2, obviously, very very close to Extreme, within the DRS again. But Goal Killer has gone hard, so will need to box again. Extreme does not have to box again. Pickle has to box again. From mediums has gone medium so far. So I'm very perplexed here. As that means basically Extreme is leading by a pit stop to Goal Killer. Why I'm a little bit perplexed. I'll stay on board with the battle for now. Actually, no, we won't, because we do have Frosty and N Turner on the same piece of format again. But Frosty who gets ahead in that battle. Soon that battle will also involve Vinny. As N Turner picks up 3 seconds. Frosty is purple through sector 1. Frosty going defensive through 9 and 10, which is quite unnecessary. It's very difficult to make a move there. And the outer line is better. But that gives Frosty the better exit, and with DRS, of course. does make the move, and Turner sweeps around the outside, and it's double trouble for Vinny. As Pickle into the box, and Gold Killer up in the lead temporarily. Still does need to box. Stream Master does not. Stream Master actually get back up. Frosty is actually right behind Pickle. I'm right in saying. Yeah. Stream was. Will they box though? That's the question. If they do, it's very close. They don't. Rules-wise, altogether. I do think time will last until the end of the race. It won't be fun. Okay. I'm pretty sure they will last. 10 laps to go. So we're out on lap 20. See spot up and Uno locking up, going very deep. The question is who gets DRS. It's actually spot up. That does not help Uno. And spot up to P4. Right behind them. Pickle. Close. And if you guys can't tell, I'm just growing more and more tired. So the comments might slow as I try to stay awake. Also, it's not a lot to really say right now. Of course, N Turner, currently 8th, is actually the championship leader. Usually driving for Mercedes. Spot up, who's currently 4th, is usually in the Ferrari. It's currently P2 in the championship, just 17 points behind N Turner. Spot up actually goes down to 5th now. Somewhere. So currently 5th is 21 points. And Turner 7th is 17 points. Would make it 13 points right now between the two in a battle for the championship. Up in 3rd, we have Rusty in 4th, but Rusty is 34 seconds off Pixel Night, so unfortunately not the race they would have wanted. Gold Killer does come in again as we thought. Get some medium from that car. So there's a little bit of a train. Let's see. People trying to catch up to Frosty, but then you have Spot Up, you have N Turner, very close, of course. N Turner, Spot Up, of course, in the championship battle. This battle is actually very, very crucial. Oh, I think there was contact between the two championship protagonists, and here comes Gold Killer. And actually rounds them both. Are we gonna have 3 wide? No. Spot Up backs out for now. It's Gold Killer. Oof. Very close to making contact again. Here comes Spot Up. Past one. Side by side with the other. And Turner trying to switch back. A little bit of bumping through turn 2 and 3. We're gonna have 3 wide once again. Almost making contact. Gold Killer actually makes it up to P5. M Turner, P6, and Spot Up has fallen behind them both. Gold Killer, fresh mediums, should be able to pull away from these guys on old hards. Spun up. That's the corner a lot, which is not really what we want to do. Of course, I'm no expert anymore, but just the line doesn't feel right. Spot Up has fallen out of a second now. So has N Turner. But crucially, Spot Up. Are they gonna be able to get within DRS? No, they are not. And that puts them under pressure from the 2 Williams cars behind. Definitely gonna pouch. Six laps to go. What do I think was Spot Up here? Because if Uno can use, Uno has the same time. It's actually, if Uno has some pace, can maybe catch up to N Turner. But it doesn't look like it. It does look like the gap is growing. Just a little bit of a shame. Love the battle. It's a little bit of question hards. incredible battling between Frosty and Pickle. Let's hope I'm coming too soon. Very, very close to Conkeeler, but can't quite get the exit. Conkeeler. Quick. It's a very good exit. Does have 6 lap fresher hards than Uno though. Let's see, drivers how close to heated. Killer makes it up to P3. Frosty, oh no, Frosty! I saw that from the onboard of heated. Just in the background though. Frosty having a spin down to currently P8. The tires aren't too cooked. Yep. This will come in 3 laps, so you guys can do some quick maps. Yeah, go to learn to catch by about 5 and a bit seconds per lap to catch up to it, then they have to overtake. Not going to be possible without a mistake. Go pushing hard right now to try and get the better of Eddie Turner. I can tell you, by the way, I'm just quickly having a look at the Tier 1 stream. There is an intense battle going on lap 28. So in case you haven't watched it yet, if you have another, if you have the possibility to open another tab, you should check it out. In case you're watching it back, you should definitely watch the Tier 1 race as well on on the PRL YouTube, of course. And in case you are interested in joining this this league to become a part of the action yourself, you can also check out the Discord. There is a link in the description of the video on the PRL channel. Also check that out. I can probably link it as well. Oh well. We are starting the final lap now. Goalkiller has caught about 3 seconds. It's just not enough. Here comes Pickle. Like shot from out of a cannon. Oh, but he goes very deep. Has to give the positions up. Lars Enturner has 3 seconds worth of time penalties. Currently, Pickle is just inside the window of 3 seconds. But it's been a very good drive from Extreme. Has been, yeah, one of the quickest drivers on track. We can see him weaving. He knows. Goal Killer has caught another second. So you can see Frosty and Pickle having some overtakes. But that doesn't matter. Extreme wins in Bahrain. I'm gonna have Goal Killer come across the line in P2. We're gonna have Heated across the line in P3. But I think Pixelite is gonna get the podium. Yes. Frosty is going to hold on for P6. Uno, Pickle, and Vinny right behind. Spot Up comes across the line in P. In reverse in P10. Rusty. A pretty lonely race. I don't think this is what they wanted. But yeah. P11 is still points. Wow. And it does look like Tier 1 race is done as well. So unfortunately can't suggest you go and watch that live, but I do suggest, in case you're watching it back, have a look over there as well, as that race did look very interesting as well as this one. This one was very, very fun indeed. I am not going to spoil the results of the Tier 1 race, so you have to go and watch it in case you want to know the results. The game gives the driver of the day to Gold Killer. I would argue Extreme Master gets it today. One stop, very, very quick. Yeah, drove perfectly. So I do think Extreme Master gets that. I'm going to catch that race director for anyone needing it. But yeah, that is going to be it. Next time out, we are going to be in Mexico on May 17th for Sunday. And in case you're wondering about midweek, that's going to be on May 20th in Belgium. Belgium was a champions pick track. So one of the champions from last season picked that track. But that has been it from me. I am going to bed as it's quarter to 4 a.m. I am very tired, but it's been a blast. Again, if you're watching this from my YouTube channel or the PRL YouTube channel, please check out the Tier 1 race as well. It's very, very good. In case you're wanting to join the league, check out the Discord, and we'll help you get that going. But until next time, I've been your host, Jesper, and I wish you all a very good night. I am going to enjoy my birthday. Have a great rest of the evening, and I'll talk to you guys at a later date. Good evening.